Hello, I'm Canon EOS photographer Randall M, Rueff, and I'm here today to talk to you about Adobe Photoshop. And not just Adobe Photoshop in general, but the Adobe Photoshop manual. And how easy and how hard it is to use Adobe Photoshop. Okay, first of all, this is an old version. This is my 7.0 book. But as you can see, it's pretty thick. In fact, it is, this one is, let me see if I can find a page number here, 441 pages for the 7.0. That's an old version. The newer versions have more stuff and more features, so they're going to be even thicker, or have much more information. Now, you say to yourself, it's $700 to $900, or maybe $1,000, depending on where you buy your software. The current version of Adobe Photoshop. It seems like overkill. And for some people, it may be overkill. And for some people, it's pretty much everything they need and want. So the question is, how do I get started? What do I need to know? Well, quite frankly, it really depends on what you're going to be doing. Okay? What kind of photography you're going to be doing, how you're going to be editing them, and what kind of output, whether it's going to be on CD-ROM, on the web, email, websites, part of photography that's going into a video. I mean, the possibilities are endless. Now, one of the things I would recommend is using a program that's not Adobe Photoshop. Yeah, you're right, you heard me. That's not Adobe Photoshop. There are a lot of simple, basic paint programs. You can just go online to Google and say, whether you have a Mac or PC, just say Mac or PC, go to Google, Mac or PC, free paint program. And you can try out a lot of paint programs that are free, or, you know, for $5 you can get a program, you know, things, you can find all kinds of stuff. And basically that'll give you an easy way to play with the programs and kind of see what kind of tools you can do with that simple program. And then when you upgrade to your version, or the new version of Adobe Photoshop, you can start playing with some of the simple features. Now, there are a lot of advanced features in Adobe Photoshop. A lot. In fact, there are people that go to school for 1 and 2 years to learn a lot of the things they can do. But starting out, if you have just the basic information of, you know, how I draw a line, make a box, color correct it, make it a little bit darker, make it a little bit lighter, dodge, burn. I mean, there's all kinds of simple things you can do with basically no formal training. And the book and the manuals are very easy to read. There's a lot of information in here, granted, but the manuals are very clear, very precise, it's almost a Photoshop for Dummies kind of thing. But I mean, there's a lot of technical information on here, but it's nothing that somebody that's just takes time to read the book can't figure out. Okay, so read the manual. It's not like programming a language from another universe. It's simple, and if you get to know some of the things, a lot of the stuff becomes common sense if you just think about it. And there's a lot of tricks and techniques and effects that come with the software. And of course, you can always buy it. There's a lot of filters and add-ons you can buy, but it's really easy to get started. And like I said, the more you play with it, the more you read, and the more you are able to go online and read different people's videos, or see other people's videos, or read other articles, the more you'll learn, and you'll be able to do more things. So that's what I recommend. So until next time, I'm Canon EOS photographer Randall M saying thanks for watching, have a good day, and may God bless you.